Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 8 of Civilization 6 with the Gathering Storm expansion. Just before I start, I would just like to point out that I've now installed a mod. It's a cosmetic mod and it's called the Concise UI mod. Big props to fellow YouTuber Marbazir for putting me onto that one. It's actually quite a useful little thing. It is only cosmetic, so it doesn't affect gameplay in any way. It does give the player lots of extra information on the tooltips, and that is a good thing. It's not cheating because it's all information that is available to the player. It's just normally you'd have to go and look through menus and things to find it there. There's a couple of really nice features that it has. First of all, the combat log and gossip logs are now moved over to the side here, which is fine. I mean, to be honest, I never read the bloody things anyway, so having all that spam in the middle of the screen is just annoying. Moving it all over here out of the way is really nice. Another thing that it adds is a unit list, so you can quite easily find out where everything is. It even tells you how much you are spending per turn on your units. You can hide the details and just see the icons. Shows you what has moved and what hasn't moved. Shows you what promotions everything has got. Shows you if it can be upgraded. Shows you what current stance it's in or if it's asleep. It's really, really good. You can also go by clicking on the population of a city. It'll take you straight to the population management, which is also really good. If you want to trade with another civilization, if we go and make deal, you now have these buttons to add and remove gold rather than having to mess around and manually change everything. You might be able to see some of these things are listed in green. Some of them are listed in red, which shows us that you know, if we've already got them or they've already got them, and so it's easy to see at a glance without having to go through and like double check everything. You can mouse over their portraits here and it'll show you what they've got and, you know, their combat strength and how much science and faith and culture they're making per turn. Again, that's all stuff you can normally see if you look in the victory conditions, because you get that information in here, but it saves you having to go looking for it. So that is a really, really useful mod. So happy to have that one. Not too sure why we're seeing that tile like that. Am I? Yeah, I was locked into something there that I didn't want to be. It's a little bit buggy, but it is generally okay. So it has been a couple of days since I last played. I do remember that I wanted to go and get a lumber mill there because that one is not a hill. So let's go ahead and get the lumber mill. We're also moving Victor over here because this city may well end up breaking free. Hopefully not. We're probably going to have to take maybe at least this city to sort things out. What do we want to get down here in the capital? There's nothing that we desperately need. I guess we should get some traders. We do only have a single trader. Let us try and get the watermill. Actually, food, housing, food and production. We need the housing, really. I mean, we might be okay here. They might not rebel. We'll see what happens. You can fortify there. Not too sure what happens to my troops, actually, if they rebel while my troops are there. So that might be interesting. Let's go down here and get the rice. We may as well. And we have a trader. So we could sort by gold. So we can go to India. We probably should. I mean, we can't declare a war for a little while on Khmer again. We will at some point. I mean, we definitely want to take... I mean, you could take their capital and really cripple them. Just take these two cities here. How are things looking here? Rebellion in 6 turns. We have reduced it, and there are 2 turns until Victor arrives, so we might get away with it. Embassy from India, that is fine. We do have an alliance with both of them. Kamo actually wants to send me a delegation. That is interesting. I haven't worked out what these little icons are. There's like a little moon icon and there's a little half moon icon. I'm sure that there's a reason for that, and I don't know what that is. I have to look that one up. City is losing loyalty. Yeah, we are aware of that. Loyalty per turn is falling. Mostly grievances, pressure from nearby citizens, which is a problem. Victor hasn't arrived yet still. 5 turns, so we're still okay for now. We have, I think we're probably at our max traders now. Or do we need to send that trader somewhere else first? Where can we send you? Let's send you to Amsterdam. That'll help keep the Netherlands happy. And no, that is the last of our traders. We don't need to get a dam because there isn't one we can get anywhere. We've got a commercial hub. A theatre square probably isn't a bad idea. Wow, look at that. We could get a +6 if we wanted to put it on there, but that's probably a little bit of a waste. Let's go ahead and put it up here on this hill. We do have some units that we need to upgrade as well, don't we? We've got this swordsman here. Let's get him upgraded. We've got this great engineer, which I'm going to use over here to rebuild the walls. But I'm going to wait until it we're sure that we're not going to lose it, basically. So city's quest state is completed. Storm Peter's out and doesn't bother us. So we have a spare envoy, do we not? Yes, we do. Let's keep going into... Do we not? No, we don't. We want to keep going into Zanzibar if we can. Try and get the extra gold. Recruit a great writer. Trigger an inspiration for medieval fairs and train a Corsair. Okay, that seems fine. Now, we already have olives, but I guess there's nothing to stop us getting more. We can get a terrace farm here, and we should probably chop that woods as well. Let's get the terrace farm. Terrace farm will probably be the most useful to us. Let's just fortify all you guys up. Probably should go over here and see if we can take this barbarian camp out, actually. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah, let's start moving over there a little bit and just having a look. Rebellion in 5 turns. Victor still isn't established yet. You're going to get the rice. We probably could still do with a few more builders, actually.
Nederland floreert met elke zending die u ons stuurt.
There we go. She's happy now because we're trading with her. Although she doesn't look happy, but apparently she is. 20 turns left still building this wonder down here. Hopefully we can pull that off.
If you're the bank, $100.
Right, well, there's banking done. So potential to get some more money over here. Let's keep looking around, see what we can find. They have got some swordsmen and a skirmish. I'd just like to grab that settler if I can. Victor has now arrived in the city. Rebellion in 6 turns. As the population increases... Why is the city's population stagnant? We want to be food focused if we can. Is it just because the loyalty is going down? Yeah, it's still stagnant. We'll see what happens there. What do we want to work towards? Forbidden City would be nice if we could get it somewhere. You're going to go and get the terrace farm there. Ah, okay, now this confirms an issue that Marbazir found in his game, which is where, obviously we've built a terrace farm before, and we've just got 4 era score for building it again. So obviously this is an issue caused by the... this is an issue caused by the mod. I mean, okay, that is a little bit of a cheat. It's given me 4 extra era score that I wouldn't have had and I shouldn't have had, but it's not going to really make a huge difference. Whether or not it affects the AI as well, I don't really know. What do we want to do with you? We've got the rice. Let's go ahead and hook those olives up. I mean, we can probably find somebody to trade them with. Do you have anything I want? No, because you just... we're gonna refuse your demand there. Okay, our governor is now there. Declaration of friendship with the Cree. Yep, because that expired. I was going to sort that out. We need to get a new alliance with them, actually. Which I think was our military alliance. So we need to sort that out. City's gaining health. Okay, so let's get our military alliance with you. Create military alliance. Thank you very much. And yeah, loyalty is still dropping. Still saying 6 turns. Let's try and repair the water. Everything's just really slow now. We've got no production in there. Let's try and take out the swordsman first. I mean, the Cree might well jump on that settler. We'll see what happens there. Looks like there's another storm. That's a long way away from me. Yeah, we've dealt with that alliance. So what else have we got going on? I think at this point we're literally just waiting to see what happens with this city. Yeah, trades. I really should look at those. Work on a spy somewhere. Thought I was already working on one, to be honest. World Congress. 100% production towards building in this district. Sure, let's choose the city centre. I'm not going to put extra votes on it because the AI will normally vote for that anyway. Trade routes sent to this chosen player provide extra gold to the sender. I might put that on India because I'm trading with him. We'll see what happens. Those are the only two options. So that passed for city centre, as expected. Trade routes sent to the chosen player provide gold. It's actually pound maker. That's fine. And again, you see, we're getting... I think we're getting for stuff we shouldn't have. Let's get a bank, because our money is terrible. We've got an envoy. Let's keep going to Zanzibar where we can. I'm just going to start moving forwards because the Cree have cleared that camp. I would like to try and grab the settler if possible. I know it will just be a builder, but that's fine. Yeah, you get that. So is there anyone that we can trade to? You haven't really got anything that I want. Now that's not showing me if you've got spare stuff, is it? So it's saying that you've... Oh no, you do have spare citrus. So if I give you spare citrus for my olives, you would actually accept that? Could we get some money from you? Yes. You only have 41 gold. Could we get any money from you per turn? No. And it instantly tells me whether or not I get it. So I can get 41 gold from you and 2 gold per turn. So, sure. That'll help a little bit. We do have an extra olives. Is there anyone else that we could potentially trade with? You don't have anything that we want. You don't like us for some reason. You don't have anything that we need. You do have... Poundmaker does have silk, actually. So much easier like this. So, can we have silk? Although we don't really have anything that you want. How much would I have to give you for that? 7 gold per turn for silk. I mean, I don't specifically need it. But sure, let's keep the amenities up. And let's carry on. Really concerned about this city flipping over. It really looks like it's going to get a rebellion very soon. Religious battle going on here between Khmer's unit and the Cree. So it looks like the Kree's still at war with Khmer, actually. That's interesting. Right, we're just going to try and chase down here. Hopefully we'll be able to corner them. I don't think the Cree can get to them because of the hills. Yes, market. We definitely want to try and keep our money coming in where we can. We can hard build the ancient walls here. Let's do that. This one's not in any danger of flipping, which is good. This one is growing. Did we already get a lumber mill there? Oh no, that's a different tile, isn't it? You've only got one build left. This is a hill, so we should probably clear that. Let's queue something else up here as well. So we'll open the queue. Where is the queue disappeared to? Use queue by... I think it's just the interface has changed. Use queue by default. So if I add something else to this... See, that's just changed that to a settler. Interesting. So that's something that it has changed. Where has the queue gone? Use queue by default. Yeah, it's still not adding to the queue. That's... Oh, there we go. Now the queue has appeared. Interesting. So ancient walls. And we don't want the settler. After the ancient walls, we probably want to get, I guess, a commercial hub. Could be useful. There's nothing here that's really worth a huge amount in terms of bonuses. I guess another encampment could possibly be useful, maybe. It's a long time to build an encampment, though. Let's get the industrial zone, actually, and try and get some production here. Let's just go and put it... or do we want to grab this one here? Let's go and put it there. Get some production going. Okay, so that'll queue up. And then if we clear that, that'll give it a boost. Yep, that should all be good. So let's keep our eye on this city here. Some more religious combat going on somewhere down here. That's fine. It isn't really affecting me. Okay, so what's going on here? Yeah, it looks like we can actually grab these guys. So we're going to move on to that tile. And we actually... I thought they'd changed it so that you actually got a builder and not a settler. That's weird. There's some potential tiles down here that may flood. Is it worth grabbing this? I mean, there are some food resources here. Sure, do you know what? Let's... On the next turn, we're just going to settle a city here. And we might help us put some pressure. Yeah, we'll give that a go, actually, and see what happens. There's a drought. Again, it's not affecting me. Discovered a new continent. Okay. Doesn't really bother me all that much. So you're going to go ahead and clear that because it's on a hill. So we'd be better off with a mine there or a terrace farm. So if you clear that, that finishes the walls and starts work on this. We are going to need a new builder. That's not a problem. We do have a builder here. And you have a build left. So we might just go ahead and clear this one because this is also hills. So let's do that. Still 4 turns. There's printing done.
There are very honest people who do not think that they have had a bargain.
Let's change our policies. Do we have anything that would help with loyalty? Governors provide 2 loyalty per turn to their city. Yep, I think that's something that we really need there. Any more? Production. Loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. Yep. I think we just need to do it. So, it now says rebellion in 2 turns. Also, we don't have a thing we can use yet. Oh no, we do have one available. City cannot be put under siege. Or units defending within the city's territory get 5% combat strength. Your other cities within 9 tiles gain 4 loyalty per turn towards your civilization. Cities cannot be put under siege, accumulating strategic resources and city gain additional 1 per turn. I think we'll go for that one. Although that could be useful. So other cities within 4 tiles gain 4 loyalty per turn. Probably should get that one. But it's only other cities. It's not the city that he's in. Still says 2 turns. Obviously, these cities are getting more population, so that's causing more of a problem here. Let's get mass production done. I do want to get ballistics as soon as possible because field cannons are just great. Let's get exploration. We're not going to build the caravels. At least I don't think we are. You're going to clear that, which gives us another boost to that area. And we need to get another builder. What are we building in the capital? I forget. It's a bank. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Now, this tile here potentially will flood eventually, but we might be able to sort that out. Let's go ahead and found a city. We don't have fresh water, so it's a bit of a pain, but let's go ahead and build a monument, followed by a granary, followed by ancient walls. That's probably enough to get started. What have we got here? World Congress is about to meet. Alliance expired. That was with India. Do we still have a declaration of friendship with you? Yeah, he still wants to be friends. Alliances. What did we have? Was it an economic? Yeah, we are sending at least one trade route to you, so that's probably for the best. Excellent, we'll take that. And we'll finish this turn and then probably finish the video. So I think that's possibly all we can do on this turn. Yeah, it's starting to look like it. Poundmaker wants to send an embassy. That's fine. You want to give me... You want to buy NITA, essentially. What if I remove the open borders? Can I get any more money out of you? No. Can I get any more? I can get 11 diplomatic favour out of you. Fine. Yeah. We'll accept that. That stuff's all going to be useful for us. Here is the World Congress. Military emergency. It's actually against myself because we captured Angkor Wat. Obviously, we don't want this to happen, so I'm going to spend some of those points to vote against that. Hopefully, some of our allies will do the same. But let's see what's happened. It failed. Good stuff. In fact, only one person voted in favour of it, and that was Khmer himself. Everybody else abstained. Wilhelmina actually voted against it. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, that is the end of the turn, so also the end of the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I will see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.